Check 1 2, check 1 2. This your host with the most, live from the West Coast, Professor Trynch. And once again, this is Trynch Talk Podcast. We back once again. Sorry for the long wait, but we here to talk that shit. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start off with this first and foremost. Let's get this volume right. J. Cole is now an investor in the Charlotte Hornets. Man, let's give this dude a round of applause. Man, more black excellence, more black success. Man, we can't ask for nothing else out here. We congratulate that. We salute that at Out the Trenches. That's what Out the Trenches is all about. So this is really a great thing to see. Starting to see more of our hip-hop celebrities that got a tight head on their shoulders. I mean, a sharp head on their shoulders, walking around and pretty much, making positive moves. Let's get on to this right here, man, because this hurt my soul. Y'all know here at Trynch Talk Podcast, I fucking salute Boosie all the way, man. Everything that dude does, man. That's that nigga, man. Man, look, Boosie was, after beating his gun charge in San Diego, right as he walked out with fresh victory on his shoulders, the feds came and pummeled it all. Because somebody, whoever's out here using social media, trying to show that they in the streets by showing other people doing alleged acts or having alleged items on them. Man, according to that video that I saw, man, that looked like one of them old phone, like one of them phone holders, man. You know Boosie got like 8 phones on him. You know that's a phone holder. Man, free Boosie. Free Boosie ASAP, man. All right. And they saying this was based on a video shoot. Boosie, when you get out, man, you can't fuck with these niggas out here, bruh. I know you did your time. You've given the streets what they want. Do these interviews. Give your mind. Give your insight from here on out. The game is over. It is way too many rats out here for you to be out here playing with these young dudes who think that they about something. Fuck with these square positive dudes. That's solid. That's it. Now, speaking of square and keeping it solid, Rudolph had a little relationship with a chick who was out of pocket like leaning on a broke person when it's time to pay out here because she was married the whole time and was playing the brother like pretty much he was the only one. And the moment this dude pretty much puts out there by letting her see his phone that he got other females, here all of a sudden it come with some bullshit where she done invited her brother and some niggas to come over here and shoot this shit up. And when the prosecutor asked, what does shit mean? She say everything but him, but his brother and his mother's there. Funky bitch. Look, I'm tired of this. Look, in Professor's rant, I'm going to break this down on why I hate to say it that a lot of you dudes who are in high demand, y'all ain't got to humble it down. Y'all really need to be the asshole that you really are and get some of these out-of-pocket females away from you. There's too many good women out here. It's way too many good women out here. But Rudolph beat them charges because when they came over there, starting that shit, bringing the ruckus, he came out, squabbled with them for the one. Then when they want to run back to the car and be out there talking about they on demon time, all this bullshit that these young motherfuckers who be yelling out, knowing that they don't get that, all this shit adds up into a motherfucker pretty much catching a body and getting away with it. You better say you a smighty angel. You better stop saying that you demons out here because you're getting demon results. Shit, everything from hell comes with a cost. So, but anything God gives to you, it can't be taken away. Look, Rudolph did the right thing. But he did the wrong thing was bringing a bitch he don't know like that, a bitch he don't know her life like that outside of what she's telling him. Like, and pretty much, she talking about that they was separated. Look, get all your paper. If y'all divorced out here, and you think you finna be big laying up with another nigga, look, get all your paperwork right. Don't be bringing a single man into your married drama knowing that shit is deeper than what this nigga's already dealing with you. Out of pocket like a motherfucker. Now, we trying to get a lot of these topics in all at one time, but I'm really want to stay on this because these are going to follow into it. The Travis Rudolph case is really just an example of why you young dudes need to stay on your money, stay on point, stay on guard, and do not walk around here thinking that shit is sweet with these ladies out here. They don't play that shit. Don't play with no female's heart like that because they not going to. Hey, look, you see what happened to R. Kelly. So, Travis Rudolph pretty much is the reverse of that. She playing with his emotions, his family, his heart, knowing that she's married, knowing she's breaking vows because she ain't even got fully divorced, knowing she's out of pocket, once again, like Lil on the broke person when it's time to pay, inviting her brothers over there, dumbass criminals, thinking shit is sweet, thinking that they could say all these old wicked ass criminal terms out loud, like a motherfucker ain't gonna hear this shit. And at the end of the day, it's on a Ring doorbell. You walk up to a Ring doorbell, and all this shit is out of pocket. It's an entire out-of-pocket situation. But salute to Travis Rudolph. I hope he makes it in the NFL, or I think he's supposed to go to the Canadian Football League. Wherever he goes, much success to you. Now, speaking of athletes, that's out of pocket. Zion Williams. Zion, hey. Let me put my coffee down. Zion, what you doing, man? What you doing, young man? What you doing? You got that. I salute you on having the one female pregnant because it looked like you mighty happy. It looked like that's the one that you chose. But you got a cartoon-looking porn star bitch pregnant. Man, look, man, y'all young dudes is really like every young dude. I'm not even going to fault him for that because in my time, a lot of young dudes, if they had an opportunity to sleep with somebody who was in the adult entertainment industry, they would. But the way she putting you on blast, it looked like you was playing footsies with her, and all of a sudden, and talking about how you finna move her out. When you make a promise to a woman, they whether they know they could know you bullshit, and they still expect you to keep it. So don't make those promises, but you're young. You don't know no better. You like better. You're in your early 20s, even though you look like you're 45. But that's beside the point. You should be making decisions like you're 45. And right now, you're not going to have no money till you're 45 because you over here getting a porn star that nobody really gives a fuck to see. Let me say this again. And I know a whole lot of you do. Man, she bad. Hey, look. All these OnlyFans, all these other ones, man, nobody give a fuck about seeing this bitch on camera. Ain't nobody paying her. But you, Zion. Paying 3 women. You paid them to come to basketball games. That's not like you was a player about it. You paid them, young man. I mean, damn, young, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all sometimes don't get a kick out of just being him. You know, like how y'all say I'm him. If they not damn near bowing to you, but before you like like that hunchback dick Xerxes, I mean, damn, you really not him. You just one of them, one of many of them. And on to our next topic. The YNW Melly trial. I don't know how that's finna go. I hear a lot of people saying the way it looks like he didn't do it. It looks like he was in the car. It's fucked up to say, but they're about to do this young man dirty. They're going to make an example of him, especially when he did that LeBron. Kiss his freedom goodbye around this motherfucking move. This is a problem because now we didn't get a chance to see a million people go through murder trials growing up. I mean, like, there was like Snoop's murder trial. There was the Tupac trial. There was like the Puffy shooting. Like there wasn't a million trials like for cats that had like M's on it for M's pretty much. Like, so that is the difference with today's time. YNW Melly is pretty much facing a death penalty for a double murder, and the prosecutor, She's throwing a lot out there. A lot of that shit ain't hidden because the defense is spitting that fire. Not that regular fire, that objective fire. Objection, 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 objection. They was coming back to where you could kick a beat off that motherfucker. So salute to YNW Melly's lawyer team because all he got to do, stop smiling, little nigga. Stop smiling. Stop it. Hopefully he gets a mistrial from all of this, but stop smiling. You supposed to look serious. You supposed to look like you are one of the many in the line of the NOI, and pretty much Louis Farrakhan is coming down. Is coming down the road. You need to look serious, young man. That goes for any one of y'all dealing with any type of case. And on to some positivity on our next topic. Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is officially left the show with him and Skip Bayless. And I wish him much success. He has a good podcast. It's getting a lot of views out there. He has character. He has charisma. He done stood tall. He talks that shit. He don't let nobody back him down. So he's going to have a lot of success in the future. He was a hell of a football player. And on top of that, I mean, straight up, he's a real nigga. So much success to him. So now we about to get into this. I had a theory about something, and this is going to go left field. Because you don't see that many kids being born nowadays, the gap of babies being born throughout the years, but you see so many dogs being born. You see a lot more French bullies being born. You see a lot of pit bulls. Does it ever occur to us as human beings that we don't need to be worried about AI? We need to be worried about the atomic DOG, because I think at some point dogs are going to see that there ain't that many humans and it's more of them, and they're going to get to eating on our motherfucking ass for. And then you don't think that they're telling stories of oppression like they used, like we tell stories of slavery? People don't ever think about things like that. I do, because I smoke a lot of weed, but this is just one of my high-ass thoughts. It's not even a professor's rant. French bullies, I see them everywhere. Pit bulls, everywhere. But who are they? Are they by people who that dog is going to grow with the family? No. It's by somebody who's by themselves. It's a lot of people by themselves and with a dog. I'm here to say something, man. I'm starting to think that I understand families with a dog. But there's the cat lady, there's the dog lady, and a lot of people are looking like they just got a lot of cosmetic surgery and they dog ladies. Fine ass bitches as dog ladies. You know, fly guys as dog ladies. I mean dog guys. But they ain't fucking with nobody. They ain't on the human path of companionship. They are on a human canine companionship. Because they don't want to hear nobody tell them shit. Why is that? Probably because the person might be too emotional. You know, I think about these things, but now it's time to talk about the professor's rant, which ties into most of these topics. There are way too many suckers. Shout out to the Mac minister when he said this. He said in the year 1555, there was a great explosion, and some of the players inhaled these fumes that were in the air. And some of these fumes had additives and preservatives in them. And these fumes created what are known as suckers. I'd hate to say it like this, but if you want to talk about streetwise, you might have a lot of members, but ain't too many like thorough street guys. Ain't too many real niggas out here. But it don't matter no more. I hate to say it like this. There are way too many women compared to one dude, and there are not enough men for these women out here. So with the odds still being in men's favor, all these things that you watch on social media, man, you need to just block it out. Live your life. You really only need one. If you think you need a whole group of them, you still got some exploring to do. Like go have your menage a trois, menage a cocktail, menage a cinq. I mean, like, this is the whole twist to life. Like, do what you want to do. But straight up, the odds ain't in Our Lady's favors no more. I hate to say it like this, but all these niggas that's getting smoked, they had bitches. And now them bitches got to go to another team, or they bouncing on rubber, or bouncing on a machine. All these niggas who done got popped by the feds, popped by the police, they doing time. They ladies are out here on the street. Fellas, I need for you single fellas and you dudes in a relationship, if you found a solid one, stick by her. Do not keep swimming these seas, because some of these women are sharks. There are sharks. There are black widows. There are all type of mythical type creatures. There are Medusas out here that will shut your life down because you keep playing with the monsters of the dating pool. What you need to do, everybody, stop trying to be demons, start trying to be angels, and pretty much better yourself, better your life, better your family, and watch how the solid one comes into your life. You don't have to keep searching. Nobody's finding love in the club. All you doing is doing like XZ. On that night, you might meet your next ex-wife. Like, you need to change your ways, step your game up, don't be a lame, and stay positive. This is Professor Trynch. The odds is in our favor, fellas. All this pussy out here, you don't need to be a sucker out here. Be who you are, and somebody gonna fuck with you. Don't Know Suckers Live Here by Sugar Free is my music pick of the week. Don't Know Suckers Live Here. Peace.